You cannot tell me that handwriting is more efficient than doing this with a headset on and doing direct entry. You can't get first call resolution unless you break up with duplicate work. All right, everybody, I want to talk to you today about 15 insurance productivity tips that I think everybody needs to embrace. And this is also part of our blog. So if you want to read these and go a little deeper, check out a link in the video and you can definitely get there. But ever since I got into insurance, the first thing I ever heard was, it's busy around here. I hope you're ready for it. Every agency I walk into, it's so busy. It's so busy. And I always like to just remind people, busy is a grievance. It's not a plan. If you are busy, you need to figure out what your game plan is. And this is where we fail, because in slow times and busy times, not my favorite word. Some people right now are like, she swore. Because I have a very big thing about using the word busy, that we have to identify different strategies for different times. And everybody can't be treated the same. We can't do the same things in our most productive season as we do in our least productive season. So I'm going to walk you through these 15 and pretty quick, but eat the frog. Do the hardest thing you have first thing in the morning. Don't check your email. Don't go into your activities. Grab your coffee, sit down, do the most complicated, hard thing. One, you're fresh and it's not going to haunt you all day. You're not going to get interrupted and touch it a million times. We now have our 2-minute rule, which is if you see something coming across your desk, it takes 2 minutes, just do it, get it done. If it takes more, document it, put it in as an activity. There's such a rampant lack of use of management systems, and that is there to support you and make you more efficient. Now, people push back, well, I have to enter it in and that's not efficient. Well, it is later on. You have to slow down to speed up, because we should all work like we can win the lottery at lunch. That's number 3. That means like anybody should be able to go ahead and operate as me, so we don't have to interrupt each other. Somebody's out, it's not chaos. The next one is 4 is slow down to speed up, which means slow down, do the right thing right now so you don't scramble later on. That's just huge for people. Time vampire clients. There are some clients that suck the life out of an agency. Release them, let them go to your competition. We do not need to be everything to everybody. Asking clients by when. This is number 6, could be 7, looking at my list, 6. So a lot of times we get so stressed out because we think everything needs to be done right now. Well, it doesn't. We could just ask, by when do you need this? Or then tell the client, I can give this to you by Tuesday. But if you're using your management system, it's in there and you can go back to the biggest priorities for today. Next up, we have, if it's not in the management system, it didn't happen. I can't stand it. Well, I have it in my email. I have it on my desk. Who cares? It needs to be in the system that we all operate off of so that anybody anywhere can get access to the file. Next up is breaking up with notebooks and duplicate work. You cannot tell me that handwriting is more efficient than doing this with a headset on and doing direct entry. You can't get first call resolution unless you break up with duplicate work. This also means quote sheets, etc. Well, we have them. I know not everything can fit into a rater or direct entry into a carrier website or in an application. We do need to embrace the idea that direct entry is going to free up a ton of time. Me handwriting it on a quote sheet to then type it in, double the work, right? Price and remarketing. I think every agency should have guidelines of who gets a remarket and who gets educated if they're not getting a remarket, and who are we okay if they leave and go to the competition. Next one's one of my favorites too, which is personal drama gets locked in the car. So many times cell phones, people coming in with their personal drama. I had that issue in my 20s. A mentor of mine said, lock it in your car. You deserve a break too. So if you got something going on, use work as a break. Lock it in the car, go pick it up at lunch. It'll still be there. Headsets and head up. If you're not using a headset, you will not get management system use. You will not get first call resolution. You will need to do duplicate entry. If you don't like the headset, guess what? Find one you like. They are out there and they will be fine. You have to be an ER nurse, which means triaging and understanding exactly what we need to be doing, what works, what doesn't, who gets help, how to organize. That's how we have to operate in some of our most productive times. If you have to delegate to elevate, we're getting to the end here, guys, just so you know. That's number 13. Delegate to elevate means work within your role. If there are support staff, delegate to them. Do not be so short-sighted that you think you're the only person that can do it right. Everybody has the gift of learning how to do the things the right way. We all got there. Appointments are your friend. You do not need to just be available 100% of the time. You can set appointments, even phone appointments. And last up, we have 0 backlog, which means emails and system activities are at 0 by Friday. Stuff comes in over the weekend, and then we need to go ahead and proceed forward on Monday to get unburied. So you need to be clean. So that's our 15 time management hacks. This went a little over 3 minutes, but y'all will understand. Check out our blog to get even more juicy details.